Dispersity and molecular weight distribution in polymers. A simple chemical compound contains molecules, each of which has the same molecular weight. Such a system is known as a monodispersed system, whereas a polymer contains molecules, each of which can have different molecular weights. Such a system is known as a polydispersed system. Monodispersity and polydispersity can be represented as shown in the figure. In the part A of the figure, all molecules are of the same size and they represent simple chemical compounds like water and alcohol. They are the monodispersed systems. In the part 2 of the figure, the molecules shown are of different sizes and this figure represents a polydispersed system. The polydispersed nature of the polymer is the basis of the concept of average molecular weight. This average itself conveys nothing on the dispersity pattern in a given polymer sample. A polymer sample of say 40,000 average molecular weight may mean that the molecules have molecular weights ranging from 20,000 to 80,000 or from 500 to 100,000. What it means is that the figure is uncertain. This is the reason why two polymer samples having the same molecular weight of say 40,000 can display similar properties in some respects but not in some others. To know a polymer properly, we must have a knowledge of both the average molecular weight as well as its dispersion pattern. This dispersity with respect to the lowest to the highest molecular weight homologues is expressed by a simple molecular weight distribution curve. Such a curve for a polymer sample is computed by plotting the number fraction Ni of molecules having a particular molecular weight Mi against the corresponding molecular weight as shown in the figure. The details of computing a molecular weight may be observed in this figure. The curve reveals the pattern of the different molecular species present in a polymer sample. The curve brings out the relative positions of various average molecular weights in a polydispersed polymer sample. Here it may be noted that Mw is greater than Mn and Mv is closer to Mw than to Mn. Again, let us consider another figure. This figure shows molecular weight distribution in two samples having the same number average molecular weight but different polydispersity. As we can see from the figure, sample 1 has a narrower dispersion pattern and hence it has a lower polydispersity than sample 2, which has a broader dispersion pattern. Polydispersity is a very important parameter. It gives us the idea of the lowest and the highest molecular weight species as well as the distribution pattern of the intermediate molecular weight species. To ascertain the degree of polydispersity, we determine Mw and Mn, that is the weight average and the number average molecular weight, by two different experimental methods, and then we compute the ratio between the weight and the number average molecular weight. This ratio is indicative of the extent of polydispersity. For all synthetic polymers, the ratio between the weight average molecular weight and the number average molecular weight is higher than 1. As the molecular weight distribution becomes broader, that is to say, as the dispersity increases, the value of the ratio between the weight and the number average molecular weight increases. Now, the curves shown in the above figure shows the dispersity ratio increasing for the samples with the same number average molecular weight but a different molecular weight distribution. Polydispersity arises owing to a variation in the degree of polymerization attained by different molecules during the polymerization process. One would expect polymers obtained by different polymerization techniques to show different polydispersity, and this is indeed the case.